everyone. It's Dr. Coop here with the morning announcements for Thursday, May 14th, 2020. Let's all say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now from our weatherman, Frank Nunn. Today is going to be mostly sunny with a high of 70 degrees and a low of 55 degrees. Precipitation is going to be at 10%, humidity at 42%, the wind 7 miles per hour. Birthdays today. Happy birthday to Zoe and happy birthday to Colin. I hope you both have fabulous birthdays. Today, from the Counseling Corner and Mr. Levine, this week the Counseling Corner will be devoted to being kind and respectful during mealtime. When sitting down to eat, make sure everyone has food before you start eating. This is the polite and respectful thing to do. We have 3 awesome 5th graders we are highlighting today. The first one is Kayla. Some fun facts about Kayla are Kayla loves to try new foods. She is the queen of obstacle course designs. She loves learning about Greek mythology. She is obsessed with sloths. And Kayla loves to read. Way to go, Kayla. And our next awesome 5th grader is Juliet. Some fun facts about Juliet are she's an early bird since birth. Doesn't sleep a lot, even on vacation or weekends. She's a ponytail perfectionist. She doesn't like bumps in her ponytails. Juliet loves soccer, even in the rain. If she doesn't end up a soccer star, then we'll see Juliet on stage singing her heart out. And Juliet has a big heart. She's always ready to give a hand to anyone. She can be counted on to help. And another awesome 5th grader is Ryan Kaleo. Some fun facts about Ryan are Ryan loves playing video games and hanging out with his buddies. Ryan loves cheeseburgers and hates fruit, except for apples. Ryan wants to be a YouTuber when he grows up. And Ryan always has a smile on his face and enjoys making others laugh. And he loves playing with his big brothers, Evan and Ben. Way to go, Ryan. Story highlight of the day from Mr. Paradiso is entitled, The Day the Crayons Quit. So let's take a listen to Ryan and Craig, our friends.
Hey, I'm Ryan Lagod.
And I'm Craig Toby.
And welcome to Storytime with Ryan Lagod and Craig Toby. Remember, if you like what you see, click subscribe.
Or give us a like.
Or leave a comment.
You can ask us anything. Question.
Do you ever drink water?
I'll answer in the comments.
I bet it's yes. Today's book is
The Day the Crayons Quit by Drew Daywalt and Oliver Jeffers. Let's get started. The Day the Crayons Quit by Drew Daywalt and Oliver Jeffers. One day in class, Duncan went to take out his crayons and found a stack of letters with his name on them.
Ooh, what do you think's in those notes?
It's probably the crayons saying that they quit.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're thank you cards.
Do you remember the title of the book?
Yeah, it was the day the crayons quit being ungrateful and started writing thank you notes.
No, it wasn't. They are so silly. Make sure you check out the rest of that story. This day in history in 1607 in Jamestown, Virginia, is settled as an English colony. In 1804, the Lewis and Clark expedition departs on its historical journey. In 1973, the Skylab, and here's a picture, the United States' first space station is launched. Fun facts about baseball. Baseball fans eat enough hot dogs that can stretch from Dodger Stadium to Wrigley Field. Each Major League Baseball ball has 108 stitches. The longest baseball game in history lasted 26 innings. Oh my goodness. And the oldest ballpark in Major League Baseball was built in 1912. That's a long time ago. Learning new things. We had 2 people recently learn new things. Matthew in kindergarten wants you to know he learned to wink with both his left eye and his right eye. And also James in 5th grade learned how to remove and plant trees. He did 12 this past weekend. So if you have new things that you've learned that you want to share with me, email me at coopk@madisonnjps.org. And here are all the other new things that were learned. Our state of the day is Minnesota. Minnesota has a lot of lakes. It's known as the land of 10,000 lakes, but it has at least 11,842 lakes of 10 acres or more. Minnesota is known for its lakes and forests as well. It's also known as home to the Twin Cities, Minneapolis and St. Paul. The Twin Cities are home to many Fortune 500 companies, big companies, including Best Buy, General Mills, Target, and Land O'Lakes. And the Mall of America is in Bloomington, Minnesota, is the largest mall in the United States. And I actually recently had an opportunity to go there. And it is one big mall for sure. And here is Minnesota right here. Mrs. Moran's health tip of the day. Exercise improves the way you feel about yourself inwards and outwards. Sticking to an exercise routine also increases a sense of self-worth. And exercise teaches you how to manage stress in a healthy way and helps you build good habits. Thank you, Mrs. Moran. A big shout out to Mr. Ross. And Mr. Ross comes to Kings Road School from time to time. Thank you for everything you do for us. He works very hard behind the scenes for us. Thank you, Mr. Ross. And here's a beautiful picture I took. These balloons were put in front of our school by the PTO, by the parent-teacher organization, as a way to celebrate the teachers. And one day I drove to school to pick up some gifts that they gave to the teachers and also to me. And they put up these gorgeous balloons. And I thought this was such a pretty picture of the stairs going up to the sidewalk in front of our school. So I hope you enjoy this picture. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Enjoy your Thursday. Make sure you work very hard on your assignments, that you respect yourself, that you respect others, that you listen to your parents, that you try new things today. Try something new. Go on your Google Classroom. Find an activity that your teacher has posted that may be optional, but something that you can try. Give it a try. I think it's fantastic when you try something new. And just have a wonderful, wonderful day. And also take some time out for play today. That's important as well. Take care, and you will see me tomorrow.